Greetings and bienvenue, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of GREEDFALL. This is the third episode. Where we left off, we were about to try and interrogate the witnesses in the case of the missing cabin boy for the nonce. So, let's loot this up and let's go talk to the
Good
tavern
day,
keeper.
keeper.
Can I pour you anything? It's you. I didn't recognize you, my scruffy young pup. You put this place to shambles last night.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
Better of you. You broke everything. If you think for a second that I'm...
Come on now. Don't be angry about such trivialities. I'm certain we can make amends. Now, what can I do? The contents of this pouch should be worth your forgiveness. What do you say?
Forgiven and even forgotten, your lordship. Whatever can I do for you?
Okay, let's ask about the cabin boy.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
Okay,
I am
about
looking
the
for a
kidnapping.
note. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A note, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
Let's ask
How
about the
is
other
business
stuff.
going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People are still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Teofredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there.
Man trees?
gigantic
Dragons?
creatures.
Wow.
Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there.
Ooh.
Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the pool. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Well, I'd say
I
so
need to
as
be off.
well. Like,
Farewell.
Goodbye.
that would have been the talk of the town, you would say, don't you? Let's continue asking the witnesses, shall we? What do you do?
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What
Tell
happened
me
during
what
that
happened
evening?
that evening.
A rich merchant came in with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Really? So
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he
that
night?
sailor was telling the
He
truth.
seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Hmm.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Well, Kurt has a good point, honestly. And I'm intrigued. What's upstairs? They wouldn't bring us upstairs for nothing, could they? Could be a fucking game. And I think it is. Damn it. Oh, Innkeeper's Stone key. But didn't I just pick up a key? But I just did pick up a key. What's the point of that key then? There's something behind us first. Let me see. Something under here. Yeah. Take everything. Let's continue back here. What's over here? There's nothing here. Ooh, use key. Good, 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 good. Use
I
key.
don't have the key.
Oh, so it will either. No. So it was either this door or that door, and I picked up that door. Well, my luck. Oh, the old warehouse. Anything over here? No. So damn dark. So, where to? The Fontaine family home. To the front and to the right after the bridge. The burning bodies here, damn. And that's the Malicure, I assume. Let's go to the merchant.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Lady Fontaine.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade, and to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
What?
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
What?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until
No,
the
I
Nords
don't.
have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect, my lady.
I don't believe you. I don't know. I don't know. Too fishy. Something's too fishy. Okay, so what's behind here? I don't know. I don't care, honestly. Is this the right way? Yep. Let's continue. Something's really fishy about this whole kid thing, you know? I'm not biting it. I'm not biting it at all. Get it? Fishy? Haha.
Are you ready to leave?
Not quite. I still have a few errands to run for my uncle. And what about you?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, I want to know about this contract and stuff like that more.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me. Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when, ta-da! My fair cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Cosillon. It is the salt of life.
Really?
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Well, yeah, honestly, like, I'm here. I'm on the side of getting the boy back to the Knots. Yes, he is their child, but you sold him. You don't deserve to be a father now. You know, you already like receded that privilege when you sold him. Like, really. Okay, I'd like to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouse we own on the canal. My husband and I will leave work there to his clerk and his men a few days to make sure that there's enough food for everyone, and be discreet. We don't want what's happening.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Let's talk to Lady Fontaine first.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Oh, really?
With respect, my lady.
Still? After I known you sold your own son? Like, damn, guys. You don't deserve your son, I swear. You really don't. Let's go to the warehouse. I'm gonna get me some fight. Really enjoying this fighting mechanics of this game. Run, 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 run. Run, boy, run. I can't remember the song that correctly. Dang. It's the song from the 13 Reasons Why.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Nords are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nords took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
reason.
You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has
Charisma, the
changed.
way!
He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Fair. Wow. I would have liked to fight, honestly, but, well. You do what you gotta do, you know. And I guess I have to fight now. The goddamned thingies. I'm gonna lose reputation with the notes, but well, can't do nothing about that. I want to upgrade my characters. So where is the character development? Yeah, over here. So skills, attributes. I don't have any attributes. Dang it. Talents, no talents. I only have 1 point to spend here, and I have the divine magic and one-handed heavy weapons. So either I fight more or I'd rather go with the magic. I like magic. I really like magic. Let's take this. I'm more into the magic area. And I don't use stasis that much. So we're off to the warehouse things. Run, boy, run. Am I going the right way? Yep, I am. I'm guessing we'll have to fight now then. Or can we talk?
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We are not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Naughts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Ooh.
Damn, we didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Woohoo! I actually did nothing that would work. Like the intuition, I got it from one of my items even. Not even like a skill.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Yes. Let's talk to the coin guard now. Where is the... Oh. Where is he, that coin guard shit? In New Serene. Okay, so that seems... Oh, Jonas. But I did free Jonas. Didn't I? I did! I did free Jonas. What the hell? Didn't I talk to his father or something? I'm confused. I did talk to his father that he's gonna leave him. Maybe I should talk to Jonas then or something? I don't know. Really don't know. It was downstairs. Where is Jonas then? Maybe? Yeah, I guess I have to talk to Jonas himself. Where is Jonas then? Yo, Jonas.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Hello, Jonas.
Who are you?
My name is Desade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that.
Yeah.
My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Yeah, let's inform the captain. Open. Come on. There's something here. Let's loot it. Ah! I should have taken. Oh, is there something here? What's here? Is it another road? Ooh, that's really cool. Ooh. There was like a back area that I could actually jump over. I didn't know I could jump over stuff. Really? You can jump over stuff. He never said it. Oh, that's the old warehouse district? Yeah, I can go through here. That's fine. A whole new world. Lol. Okay, so we've reached Captain Shithead.
Madam, are you ready to leave?
Not quite. I still have a few errands to run for my uncle. And what about you?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Be back soon, Captain.
Good experience, man. Good experience. I want to go through the map. Okay, so that leaves these two main quests to finish. Like, I finished all the side quests, and that leaves the notification of both of them. So I'm really happy with how I'm progressing through the game, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Leave a like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good day. Bye bye.